Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your As Above, So Below tarot reading. If you find that this message resonates or is helpful for your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you can feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. So, also, thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I've seen this far on the channel. It's very much appreciated, very unexpected. Thank you guys for all the lovely, positive comments. The messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It really has to do with the title. So if the title resonates, then there's most likely a message here for you. So, trapped, love, something that has you trapped, situation with somebody you love. So, Cancer. Trapped symbolizes feeling trapped by life, by a situation, and having patience and understanding that this prison is temporary, as well as it only exists in your mind. Change will come and you will be free again. I feel like you're trapped by honoring your heart. Okay, I feel like there was a promise made to a certain individual and you're not willing to break this. And love talks about love and being in love and love being everything that it is, but it also talks about how love can be confusing. And sometimes when we get to a point where our heart is aching and we no longer are experiencing love, but betrayal and sadness and misunderstanding, sometimes it's best to let that go and focus on your self-worth, self-healing, right? So, let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Could also be self-love, right? Self-worth, self-healing. As above, so below, we get to look at, I do 5 sections and I pull 3 cards for each section and then I go into details. So we have the Star in reversed, the Empress, in reversed, and the 5 of Coins. Okay. And then we have I get the sense that it's time to take action. Whatever it is, it's time to take action. I do get the sense that there has been some betrayal. I feel like you've been carrying this burden for too long. Whatever it is. Could be this Tower moment. So, Cancer. The first three cards are in the section of what to prepare for, or what will strengthen you, what you need your strength for, okay? I feel like there's been some hopelessness in a situation, okay? With the Star card in reverse and the Seven of Coins, if you look in this deck, he looks like he's like carrying a heavy load on his shoulders. I feel like this hopelessness, this despair that you're feeling burdened, is all within the way that you're thinking about a situation, okay? It's all about how you perceive something. I feel like listening to your intuition will guide you out of this, okay? Using your intuition is definitely going to be key here with the High Priestess. I feel like focusing on gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but I feel like you have the wisdom, the knowledge, to release this type of thinking. I understand that it's very burdening, and when we have gone through betrayals and a lot of trauma in our life, we may not know exactly how to get ourselves out of this, how to move forward. You just have to take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and process. Okay, process those feelings, those emotions, write them out in a journal if nobody wants to hear about it. You have to get it out of you. When it's inside of you, it's like a big knot, okay? When you get it out, whether it's talking it out or writing it out or typing it out, it helps you process these emotions, okay? Now, what to embrace? The Empress in reverse, the Chariot, and Justice. The Empress in reverse is a little bit of a scary energy. It's a very destructive energy. This could be somebody who is very lazy, very promiscuous, very superficial, very self-centered. I get the sense here that this could be you or the other person, but there's a need to move forward from this attitude, to change your perspective. The attitude of gratitude. Whether this is your perspective or their perspective, this sense of lack is what's holding you back from moving forward. Okay? The next set is the advice for the future. Okay. Walking away from these abandonment issues, walking away from any conflict that is no longer serving. I know there's been some betrayal, there's been a lot of heartache that I can see in this reading. But holding on to the past is hindering you more than it's hindering them. They might not even think about this. Think about that. They might not even think about you or this scenario. I feel like they probably aren't. They probably have a lot of stuff on their plate that has taken a backseat. letting go and focusing on yourself, your goals, focusing on healing. Letting go of people, places, and things that are no longer serving is what's going to be in your best interests. Okay? What to release? The moon, the patience, the waiting, the contemplating, the ending. I feel like there has been a situation where you have been going back and forth, been waiting to see how this person is going to react, how they're going to treat you, how they're going to handle the situation. And I feel like they've not displayed anything that you want them to display or expected them to display. Expectations is what's going to get you. But in this sense, okay, that's another time, another topic, maybe another video. Honestly, I feel like for you, what you need to release, Cancer, is waiting around for this person to change. Because they're not. Either they're not or they're not ready. Either way, I get the sense that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward from this. Now, for your new path, I feel like you're putting in a lot of work to move away from this betrayal. Okay, you're trying to put in a lot of work, a lot of this, maybe a lot of self-care, a lot of self-discovery, healing, processing. With this 10 of Wands, usually is a card of burden. But in this deck, if you look, this guy looks like he's mastered his burdens. He's conquered it. I get the sense here, Cancer, that putting in this work, going through what you've gone through, and then coming out on the other side, you've mastered this. You've mastered your fears. You've conquered your battles. I do get the sense that you're moving forward to a more positive time. But there is some more processing that needs done. Healing. And honestly, a lot of times when we feel low and low vibrational, it's easy to play into drama, play into other people's BS. Once we start feeling good about ourselves, good about our situations, having more positive, influential people in our lives, we're no longer worried about that. That's the process I feel like you're going through. So, let's get this Goddess Guidance cards out. Breathe. Outdoors. And hello from heaven. Meditate, contemplate, get grounded. Somebody's looking over you, a loved one that's passed. They're helping guide you through this. There may even be times where you feel like somebody's watching you and then you might think of that person. That's them. They're there. Take some time, meditate, contemplate, journal, write it out. We only have, what, 2.5 more months left in this decade. So think about that for a little bit, Cancer. That is the message I have for you. Thank you so much, Cancer, for all your love and support. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.